Hello gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Solo Spelunking. And tonight I would like to continue my Shadowdark adventures in the Outer Fringe board RPG game powered by Shadowdark with my Shadowdark modifications. And as you can see, I reduce the map again, but I still want to have some more travel time or the possibility of travel encounters, so I figured I just reduced my hyperspeed by half. So instead of 4 hyperspeed, I only have 2. And what I totally forgot the last time, that before a move I could make an intelligence check, which represents my astrogation skills, to possibly get some more hyperspeed out of my vessel. So I try to keep that in mind when I play. And so why did I reduce the map size again? Because I need the table space, because if I get into combat, I will use this big book of Cyberpunk Battle Mats to play out the combat, because this is what I did in my Defenders of the Shadowlands game, and I thought actually that was pretty fun, pushing those minis around. So I want to do this here as well, so I need some more table space. So I'm sticking with the original one-page hex map, but with reduced hyperspeed, so that I can set up, if it's necessary, the combat map over here. And what I also figured last time I played, I had the feeling that because I got 2 rather tough characters, the combats, they felt a little easy actually. However, there's no natural healing in this game, so right now Vel, my Zeltron soldier bounty hunter, is at 9 hit points out of 10, and Calen Ash, my scoundrel, is still at 6. But I will try this out, and hopefully I will not regret it. That whenever I encounter an enemy and the number of enemies is less than the number of player characters, in this case 2, because some encounters feature a scaling mechanic and some don't, I will fill up the encounter with an additional minion. And a minion is just a generic character who has +2 attack, AC 12, 5 hit points, and deals 1d6 point of damage. So, and this minion will accompany the main adversary unless the encounter features, like some encounters do with this variable, a scaling mechanic in itself that brings the number of enemies up to the number of player characters or even above. So we will see how this goes, and if I die, it's not really that tragical, because this is not like an epic solo role-playing storyline, but just a board game. So yeah, that's it for the opening remarks. Looking at my notes here, we are in the Dorem system number 7. It is an unremarkable dump. We are about to start a new round there, and we located a bounty in the Ramok system, which is also an unremarkable dump. And this bounty is represented by this Rhodian miniature there. And we are currently at 3 renown out of the 10 we need when this game officially ends. We each have 6 XP, so Calen and Vel, we have 6 XP and an empty cargo hold. Our ship, the YT 1300 Rubber Duck, is undamaged so far, but it's already slightly modified. We improved our handling. But we do have a lot of money actually, because we do have 23,300 credits that are burning a hole in my chest. And I'm going to spend these credits on some ship modifications and maybe some gambling, maybe, because Calen Ash, he's got the gambler and the slicer background. Yeah, so we'll see. We will start a new round, and a new round starts with a movement phase, which is optional. And I think even though it is optional, I will move because unremarkable dump systems are really boring and you can't get anything there maybe. So I want to get into a trade hub system because there also most items are 10% off. But as it is an old elite space game wisdom, never travel with an empty cargo hold. Even though I do not get a discount here, I might as well pick up some legal cargo, because legal cargo is no, it's not. I thought it was always available, but no, even on an unremarkable dump, it is only available if I roll a 4 plus. But I will see. So, yeah, the movement phase, I will. You know what? No, because I gotta buy this cargo in the action phase, which means there will be an encounter phase before that, and I just move to Torim, and yeah, with an empty cargo hold. So now my hyperspeed is only 2. To Torim it'll be 3 hexes, but the pilot can make an intelligence check DC 12, and for every point above 12, I can add 1 point of movement to my hyperspeed. And this, of course, represents astrogation, and making hyperspace calculations. So intelligence, Calen Ash has +1 modifier, and Val also. But because Calen Ash is the smuggler type, even though he's a gambler and slicer background type, he will do the astrogation. And I also can't forget his scoundrel's luck ability. So let me get a luck token out. So this refreshes at the start of every round. So I might even be able to reroll. So let's see if we can get 1 more point of hyperspace out of this old bucket. So we leave this unremarkable dump. We head for the edge of the gravity well. And I make the calculations. And I go, well, let's see what this bucket of bolts can do. 19, look at that. So I got the perfect calculations. The stars align and it all looks great. So 19, that is 20. So that's actually +8. So I could travel through the whole map, but I don't need to. I just want to get to Torin. Yeah, so that is no problem. That was a great roll. So we just move to the Torim system. Zack, and we arrive. So it's a trade hub system. So as we exit hyperspace, we can see this bustling planet, starships buzzing around in orbit, large freighters in a queue waiting to dock. And we have to resolve a planetary encounter and a space encounter with a D8 and a D12, because we just arrived. So it's both times 4, the D8 and the D12. So let's check the space encounter first. I rolled a 4, and we are on a trade hub system. Deep space, no. Wretched Hive, no. Where's the trade hub? Military blockade, no. Metropolitan trade hub. All right, space encounter number 4. Oh, it is a call for aid. You receive a distress call from a tramp freighter with severe technical difficulties. You can choose to provide assistance. DC 12 pilot check, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so it is a possibility to earn money, but we can also take some personal damage if we are not careful. Yeah, so as we arrive in the Zeltron system, we suddenly receive a distress call from a freighter. Mayday, 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 we got trouble with our stabilizers. We can't hold orbit. We need assistance. Otherwise, we will go down. Please assist. And even though probably there would be other ships able to assist, we can never leave a spacer in need to his or her fate, to their fate. So yeah, we try to head over there quickly and try to dock with the vessel in time, which is a DC-12 pilot check. So I got my handling +1, and my pilot status, I'm using dexterity +3, so it is a +4 pilot check. Calen is flying, and yes, with a 17 without problem. So I approach this freighter at neck-breaking speed, as they say, but of course I know what I'm doing, so I dock, and then again I need to succeed at a DC-12 intelligence check to assist with the repairs, and if I fail, I take 1d4 points of personal damage due to electric discharge. So let's see, I'm a gambler and a slicer, and Vel is a bounty hunter background. So let's see if, I'm not sure if the slicer, but he doesn't grant me advantage on repair rolls, only the mechanic background. Yeah, when operating the sensors, decrypt cred sticks, etc. All right, so let's do it. Intelligence +1, we both have +1, but Vel has the higher amount of hit points. So I dock the ship and I keep position in the cockpit as Vel heads over there to see what she can do. DC-12 in check. It's an 8, which is a fail, meaning she's putting some wires together as suddenly there's a jolt. And an electric and she takes 4 points of damage. So she goes from 9 hit points down to 5 hit points. And she goes, damn. I hope I didn't make it worse. Well, thanks for trying, but so there's already another vessel approaching to lend assistance. So Vel leaves. So we failed this encounter. So we sadly do not gain any money from it. We even suffered some damage. So that was the space encounter. Then we finally land, and then we have to resolve the planetary encounter. Number 4. Oh, but we are lucky. A lucky find. You find an encoded cred stick that someone lost. Intelligence DC 15 to decrypt the stick. If we succeed, we gain credits. If we fail, the stick is destroyed. And Calen does have the slicer background because he's a scoundrel type. And the slicer background grants him advantage. And so here it says you have advantage on all intelligence-based checks when attempting a job. So no job. You roll with advantage when operating the sensors. You have advantage on all checks to decrypt cred sticks, and even better, we get, or I get 10% more money out of cred sticks. All right, so a DC 15 intelligence with advantage. So my intelligence is still +1, but I do get advantage, and I still have a luck token. Yes, look at this, 18 and 17. So yeah, so we land, and as we head towards the spacer section, I go, oh damn, look at this. And quickly I put my foot over it so that nobody notices, and if there's an if we are in an unobserved moment, I pick up it's a cred stick. Someone lost a cred stick. Let me see if I can decrypt it. I know a few tricks that I picked up in the past. All right, so I decrypt it. 1d6 times 500 credits. And I even get 10% more. 500. All right, but 550 then. That's okay. So I'm at 23,850 pool money. That's a lot of money. Okay, so that was the encounter phase. And now we get into the action phase, or go into the action phase, and everybody of my crew can take one action. And I got a lot of money to spend. Okay, so I will, because if I get 3 stats on my ship modified, I will get a renown. And here I get a 10% discount on all repairs and modifications. But I also should visit a doctor. Okay, so my first order of business, and doesn't matter who does it, because we both get, or we all get 10% because of the planet, will be I will use a shipyard to buy legal modifications and, if needed, repair hull damage. But this is not needed. Okay, so I want to improve my handling. No, not my handling. I want to first improve my shields, because that'll be my second modification. And it costs 6,000 credits, but here only 5,400, because I get a 600 credit discount. Okay, so but any value above +2 is considered an illegal modification for civilian vessels, and I need to get these on the black market. So I'm bumping my shields to +2 for 12,000 minus 1,200. That'll be, I think, 10,800. Yeah, 10,800 credits. I make a little note here on scrap paper and add it all up. So +2 shields for 10,800. So I raise these to +2, which means my AC goes up, because AC is 10 plus shields plus handling, that is 13, plus my dexterity modifier of the pilot +3, that is 16 AC. 16 AC. And that is my second modification, or my second modified stat. Okay, so 10,800. So now I will improve handling as well for another 5,400. So my handling is at +2, meaning once again my AC goes up by 1, 17. And my pilot check modifier goes up to +5. Because you're at your handling to your piloting rolls, but not to calculate, of course, through hyperspeed, obviously, because this is astrogation. And now I need to modify another stat, and to get my third mod to get a renown, because then I have such a well-known vessel, and that'll be speed. And to get speed from 4 to 5, I have to pay 5,000. So that is minus 10%, 4,500. And I think I should have hopefully enough money, because I'm at 19,000, and let's see, 0, 0, that is 9, that is 17. All right, so that is 10, 15, 20. 20,700 credits. Yeah, so I got 2380. So 23,850 minus, what did I say? 20,700. So I still got 3,150 credits left. And now the good thing is I got 3 stat mods. I gotta adjust my speed. Speed 5 mod. And that is my 3rd mod, meaning I get 1 renown. And if I get a renown, everybody also gets 2 XP. So I am at 8 XP for both characters. And I'm using the standard Shadowdark rules, so if I'm at 10 XP, I will level up. So 4 renown and still 3,150, and visiting the shipyard was the first of my 2 possible actions. So I got 1 more action left, and now the thing is, what do I do with it? I could carouse, because on this planet the carousing role is not capped. I could also try to gamble, but I think, yeah, I could also maybe get some better armor for Vel. But even though this is like a board game, I'm still having this RP mindset, and I don't really like my characters wearing visible armor. At least I like this cloth patchwork kind of style. So I think I'm not going to do this. Yeah, so what do we, you know what? Oh no, I have to visit a doctor. Thank God I remembered that. All right, so now we visit a doctor. So only one of us has to take the action, but we are both present and can receive healing. However, only Vel needs healing. And visiting a doctor costs 100 credits per HP healed per character. There's no discount. And so Vel is at 5 HP. So I have to spend 500 credits to get her back to 10 HP. 500 credits. Okay, so that is 2,650 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, minus 500. Yeah. So I'm at 2,650. Okay, so now this round is over and we start a new round with the optional movement phase. Okay, but actually I do not want to move yet because I want to carouse. So because I don't want to move, I only resolve a planetary encounter. And encounter number 10 on a trade hub planet. So let's see what encounter number 10 is. Encounter number 10. A witness to a crime. You notice X plus 2 thugs. And see here we have this the scaling mechanic. So X is our body count basically. So we are 2, so that'll be 4 thugs in the side alley that are roughing up a helpless individual, and we can choose to help the individual, trying to intimidate the thugs. Make a DC 15 strength check. On a success, the thugs flee and the individual thanks you, blah blah. So this is completely optional because it says you may. But since we are fully healed, and since I also want to get some money and want to roll some dice and push some minis around, I will just intervene. But maybe we can intimidate them. All right, so again, a similar scene as I have already played. So a couple of thugs are roughing up a commoner and they go, yeah, you better pay up. And they rough him up a little and he goes, oh no, please, I got the money by next week. Yeah, this is what you said last week. And they slap him as we step in. And this time I do the talking and I go, is there a problem, gentlemen? And they turn around and go, well, there is now if you don't mind your own business. And then I go, well, teaching some ruffian bullies like you is my business. And then I gotta make a DC 15 strength check to intimidate them with my mighty statue. And I roll a 6. I'm using my luck token. But shouldn't I? Yeah, I said it. So I'm using the luck token. No. They go, ha ha ha. You're only 2, we are 4. So you, looks like you haven't thought this through. Okay. So, and this is, sorry Leia, this is now why I needed the table space. So a little side alley here. Side alley, side alley, side alley. Let's just take, yeah, take 3 and 4. Oh, you know what? Just take this neon. I'm only using this side. This neon lit street corner. All right, so we got thugs. So here on this street corner, they were roughing up this individual. 1, 2, 3. They face and turn towards us. As we approached from here. All right, let me check the camera real quick. Can you see this? Maybe get it a little bit further down, but yeah, now you should be able to see it. All right, so combat, and I'm using my little markers again, and here initiative is not rolled. It is side bay. It is alternating. I go, you go, with us having the first turn. But first the stats, the thugs, and because they're 4 and I'm only 2, there's no need to add any minions. They have, where are the thugs? Here. They have only holdout blasters, so they attack +1, 1d4. They have an AC of 11 and 4 HP each. Okay, so and we go first and take, or can take, the first action. My luck token is gone. It'll refresh at the start of the next round. But who will go first? I did the talking. Vel will go first. She has deadly attack, which I also keep forgetting. So an 18 plus is a critical hit, but she also deals 1d6 plus 2 damage. They only have 4 hit points. So if she rolls anything other than a 1 for damage, she will down 1 anyways, but she needs to hit and she attacks +5. So she moves a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moves over here. Shoots at this thug right there with a normal blaster pistol. So while I'm talking, she moves into position, gets her pistol out. Pew! Oh, but she misses. She rolls a 4 plus 5, that is 9. And they got 11 AC. So she misses. Damn. That was too quick. Get her, boys. You know what? This guy, he moves over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shoots with his holdout blaster. And dealing 1d4 points of damage. And attacking +1. Her AC is 15. Oh, 17. Oh no. So, pew! And 3 points of damage. So actually, yeah, Val is hit for 3 points. Goes down to 7 HP. Pew! Ah! Okay, now we go again. And, damn, we need to down one. So I just shoot straight at this Trandoshan. I also use my standard blaster pistol. I only get +4 attack, 1d6 +1 damage. My luck token is gone. 13, but that's alright. That is enough, but I only deal 2 points of damage from the 4 they got. So, pew! Pew! 2 points of damage. And that was... Oh, I can still move. I will move towards Vel, because it is better if we stick together in case one goes down for the stabilizing action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move over here after I shot the guy. Alright, now all 3 of them can still act. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's just make it cinematic because this guy, he has a vibroblade. So let's just say he has a vibroblade, but it's a little bit blunt, so it only deals 1d4 points of damage, but he engages in melee. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charges forward with his vibroblade and attacks Vel. But like I said, it's a blunt vibroblade. Energy cell is exhausted, so he only deals 1d4 points of damage. Oh, lucky. It's a 6 +1 because he would have dealt 4 points of damage, but Vel easily sidesteps and dodges the blow. However, we still have 2 guys that haven't acted yet. So this guy moves forward 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here to get a straight line of sight, takes his 2 points of damage with him and shoots also at Vel. But only an 8 +1, that is 9, so lucky he also misses. And this last guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he moves 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and shoots at Calen. Pew! They got a holdout blasters. 10 +1 is 11. Calen has 15, so I'm lucky. Would have been 3 points of damage, and Calen only has 6 HP. Oh, and I forgot to add this guy's marker, but he already... Alright, so we have all acted, so I take these away. But this really helps me keep track. So I'm going to stick with this method, even though it's a little bit annoying getting all the... But like I said, I also like the haptical aspect. Okay, so our turn. We get 1 action, make it count. So I mean, the safest bet would be if Vel tries to take this guy out. Because if she rolls a 1 for damage, she would still take this guy out, but not any other guy. I'm assuming she hits. So Vel goes first, but she also moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, no attacks of opportunity. She moves over here to get out of this tight spot and pew, shoots. Hopefully downing this guy. +5. Yes, 16. I rolled a 2 +2, that is 4. So, pew! This guy is down. Now the enemies go. One enemy goes, and then... Alright, so this guy, you will regret this, shoots at Vel. Pew! From where he's at. 10 + 1, that is 11. So lucky he misses. And he just stays where he's at. Alright, Calen needs to take a guy out. He moves first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close to Vel. So they basically like sort of do like a back-to-back cover each other thing. And pew! Shoots at this Trandoshan. And he misses. He rolls a 5 + 4. That is 9. He needs an 11. Damn. So he misses. Now it's all the enemies. Okay, so this enemy already acted. These two are left. You will regret this. So he charges forward and this time attacks Calen. Again with his blunt and unpowered vibroblade. Oh, lucky. 9 + 1, that is 10, and would have only dealt 1 point of damage. But there's another enemy, and that is this one. He just moves one up and shoots. Pew! And this time I'm not taking the cube, because after that the round is over. You know what? I forgot. So we're at in Torim, I guess. Yeah, in Torim. Okay. Ooh, 17. That is a hit, and for 3 points of damage. And Calen only has 6 HP. So this is not going as well as the other Thug battle. So Calen is at 3 in the last episode, at 3 HP. And we start a new round, because he was the last one to act. Okay, so now we gotta make it count and take one guy out. So again, Vel's got the best chance of taking one out. Moves 1, 2, just for cinematic purposes, and pew! Shoots. Please, Vel, +5. You only need a 6. Come on, you can do it. Yes, I rolled a 9 for 6 points of damage, so that was lucky. Pew! This guy goes down, catches a blaster bolt in the chest. Alright, so this guy now attacking from where he's at Vel with his holdout blaster. Oh, no, it's an 18 for 3 points of damage. So Vel goes down to 4 hit points. Grits her teeth. Thankfully, her padded jacket absorbs some of the force. And now Calen again moves down 1, shoots at this Rhodian, hopefully taking him out. Otherwise, this will be a close call. Please, Calen. Yes, 14 and maximum damage 7. So he Han Solo like in this pose. No, it's not a DL-44. It's a oh no, that was his marker. It's a normal blaster pistol. All right, so but now things are looking brighter, because now we outnumber the enemies. So Vel again, she goes, last chance, run or die. But of course, this is just for cinematics. This guy does not run. There's no moral in this game. All combats are to the death, unless the encounter description states that you can somehow avert the battle by paying or something. So 6, but 6 plus 5, thankfully it was well, is exactly 11. And for 7 points of damage, she just shoots him. Alright, so that was the encounter phase. And yeah, so see, I almost forgot. We are in the Torim system. Trade hub. Oh, but now there's a reward. There's a reward. There's a reward. If you win, we are rewarded with 2d6 times 100 credits by the individual. So the individual is a little Ugnaught. And he goes, oh, well, thank you, thank you. Now I gotta make myself scarce, but here, take this for your efforts. And he pays us 600 credits. It's all I have on me right now, but I think it's better than nothing. So 600 credits, that is 3,250. 3,250 that we got now. But this encounter does not award any XP. Okay, so that was the encounter phase. But why did I want to go through another? I wanted to take some other action, but I'm not sure what I actually wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to carouse. Yes, to gain a level, maybe, to get the last XP that I needed. Okay, so that was the encounter phase. Now we go into the action phase. Everybody can take one action. And it doesn't matter who does the carousing action, because it says here you can spend money and carouse according to the carousing rules in this booklet, blah blah. Once per round. You can only carouse once per round, so Calen couldn't use the same action again, and all crew members take part and make a carousing outcome roll. Alright, so let's see how much money do I need for carousing, depending on what I want to do. Okay, so I will get at least 2 XP, and this is all I need to level up, so I don't have to spend any more. So I'm going to spend 1,000 credits, and this is for both of us. So it says here the amount is the money needed for the entire crew. Everybody pitches in, so it is not per person, it's per crew. So we have to spend 1,000 credits, and then each of us rolls his own d8 and looks at the carousing outcome table. And for 1,000 credits, we get a night of drinking ourselves through various cantinas. Okay, so 1,000 credits, so we are at 2,250. And everybody makes his carousing roll with a d8. Calen first, d8 carousing roll. Oh, I rolled a 2. That means I think this is not that good. A 2 meaning you crashed a speeder and are fined 10% of your credits, but I gain 2 XP. So while we are drinking, I don't know how I got to the speeder, but I crashed a speeder and I am fined 10% of our credits. So we got 2,250, so I think that would be 225, I guess. Let's see, 250 minus 10%. So we are at 2025 credits. 2025 credits. And now oh, and I got 2 XP. So now I'm at 10 XP, which means I get to level up. But I will do this in a second. First I need to make Vel's roll. So we were drinking ourselves through cantinas. She's got a 1, meaning, okay, so her head or your head hurts as you wake up in a cheap hotel or on board your ship. So yeah, somehow she managed to get to our ship somehow. Don't know how she got there. Her head hurts, so she's a little hungover. Ugh, this last ale must have been bad. But she also gets 2 XP. Okay, but this was only the first action, carouse. And now we can take another action. And this action will be to visit the doctor, obviously. So I have to pay 100 credits per point. And, well, she needs 6 points and I need 3 points. So that is 900 credits, 600 plus 300 credits. 900 credits. So Vel is at 10 HP again, and I am at 6, and we are 900 credits short, so we are at 1125. So after we are cured from our hangover, we get our injuries checked. And now we get to level up. So Vel, she reaches level 2, and that means we get to roll once on the hit point, roll once for hit points. She gets a d8. We do not add con, this is Shadowdark. 1d8 per level, and because her level now evenly divides, she gets another +1 attack for her weapon expert, but she can't roll on the talents table because this uses the Shadowdark rules, and there you can roll only on every odd level. So let's roll for hit points first. Give me a good roll. 3, no, semi-good roll. But because of my heroic option, you start with full hit points at first level, so that's alright. So she's at 13 hit points. And, like I said, her blaster attack, because this is her mastery weapon, goes up, +6. But she does not get the damage bonus. She only gets the initial +1 damage. And if you're wondering why, that is because soldiers in my Stardark, they get a pretty powerful ability. They got deadly attack, and I still keep forgetting. I didn't know if I rolled an 18, but so deadly attack means if you roll 18 plus, you deal a critical hit, means you deal double damage. So I figured it would be overkill, because you get deadly attack like as a starting soldier ability, and so I figured that is enough. You do get the initial +1 damage for your weapon expert if you choose your weapon, but you do not get the half level damage on top of that because of your deadly attack ability. And you also do have the option or the possibility to get damage through talent rolls, but it's not an automatic increase. So Vel, she's done. She has leveled up. Her XP reset to 0, and now we need to get 20 XP to gain the next level. Same with Cal. His XP reset to 0, but we have to level him up first now. So same thing here. hit point roll. He only gets a d6 because he's the scoundrel class. And he doesn't get anything at an even level, which is a little boring, but that's the way it is. Gotta wait for the next level. So hit points. Yes, but look at this. He at least gets a 6, his full hit point complement. So he goes from 6 to 12 hit points, making him a tough smuggler scoundrel powerhouse. Okay, so those were my 2 actions. We caroused, we went to the doctor. In between rounds, we leveled up. At the start of the round, my luck token refreshes. And so we are at full hit points, because now I gotta adjust hit points. We were at full hit points before we leveled up. So Vel is at 13 hit points now here in my log, and Calen at 12 HP. All right, so they're almost the same. But then again, sadly, looking at the time, my timer's run through. I'm already at 52 minutes almost. So this is where I leave it. So it is easy to pick up here next time, because we just start a new round in the Torem system. We know there's a bounty in the Ramok system. And and this is where we will pick up the next session. So as always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful remaining work week. And oh yeah, one more thing, of course, the usual. If you like what you see, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, and do all those YouTube things. And I will be doing one more video, which will be Raya and Nash, Kaldor Sector, where we will further explore the den, probably by the end of the week. And then I will take a break for Christmas, because we are visiting my family in Berlin over the holidays, and we stay there until the next year. So then I will be taking a break from YouTube, a holiday break, until the second week of January. But I will keep you posted, and wish you well when it's time, with a little community post in my community tab. So, but yeah, so you have heard it. So you can cry yourself into your sleep, because you can't watch any videos for 2 weeks or so. Yeah, all right. So as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.